I promise this is going to be the last time I talk about my high school, but this situation that happened was kind of funny. Thank you so much, Angels, for coming back here. This was during one of our school prep times. Time for us to have individual studies, and the whole school was quiet. No one was doing anything. We got bored. We decided that we'll do our own kind of love island in our class. People became intrigued, but no one wanted to step forward and do it. We didn't have a supervisor that day because ours was sick. She went home and no one wanted to take a place. We're known as a bad class. We had a few bad apples, but yeah, that reputation spread everywhere. A girl called Kenzie, obviously I've made it up, decided to ask someone in the circle if there was anyone in this class that she wanted to kiss, who would it be? And the person asked her that question back. She went straight to the guy and kissed him. We're scared because if the cameras were working and someone are going to talk, they went to inspect it, all of us would get suspended. We saw a bad thing happening and we didn't report it. I mean that they tried to emphasize in us, snitch. There's no snitches get stitches in the school. It went on. People started doing other things. They asked one another girl to give a guy a lap dance. She did it. And just like Ariana Maddox, one of the guys decided to be the quiz master. Make it a truth or dare. They asked some of the girls very personal questions about the dome, some of their practices, and any question that could expose the integrity of the girls' dome. All the girls will look at the person answering, which will be a girl, of course, with very sharp looks, reminding her that they shouldn't expose those things to the boys. They'll use it against them in perpetuity. And I'm glad that they had that sense, because that is exactly what would have happened. And one of the girls was dead to come and kiss me. By all measures, that girl was way above my league, but she was actually going to do it. And the punishment for not doing it there is you get lashed. Not actually lashed with a cane, but there's someone who had very rough palms, one of our friends. It was a unique feature about him. His hands were very rough. And you stretch out your arm, and the part of your hands that has the nails will be facing outward, and you hit it very hard with his hands. That will be a punishment, and it's so painful. One of the guys did it. He's fair, and it became very red. It was so obvious that he was hurt really badly. She didn't take that punishment, it actually came to do it. Maybe that's the reason why she did it. He told us that we should go into the closet and do a 7 minutes in heaven kind of situation. When we both entered, she was more enthusiastic than I thought. She placed her voluptuous bosoms on me and wanted me to follow them. I couldn't. I was just so scared this girl would turn on me and do the exact same thing Rachel in the other story had done. I wasn't going to risk it. I kissed my hand and placed it on her lips. And she did the same to me. Before we went out, I actually pulled her back and we kissed. For me not to seem too much like a wimp, we did that. But other people, from what I've heard, took it really far, putting their hands in the kitty cat and a whole lot. I wasn't ready to do that at all. We came back to sit down, we're quiet. I was in that whole moment thinking that she really wanted me to do something with her. I knew that I had an opening there, but one of the guys, out of nowhere, when people had forgotten all about me, because when you get dead once, people will get their mind off you. I want to dare other people because we are not in the classroom. He screamed, "What do you guys go and do there?" Then the girl had my back and said, "Of course you would like to know." Then she started talking with some of her friends in secret. They were giggling among themselves. And I saw them doing a sign of an elephant trunk with their hands. Later on, it turns out that she was telling them she had a few from me, which in no way happened, and gave me a very big boost in ego. Which I didn't want, because in the girls started looking at me to find out. And I wonder if any of the boys went to spoil my reputation. I don't want to find out. I don't want to know. It was a sign that some girls are really there for you. They'll really have your back if you've been cool with them and you like them. And they like you back. Yes. Or let me say you are kind to them. Yeah, kind to them is a better representation of that. Yeah, that's how we had our Love Island. In the dark, doing freaked out things in a Christian high school, hoping to the heavens that these cameras weren't recording us, because if they were, well, we graduated, so they weren't. And yeah, some girls are treasures. When you find them, keep them warm.